Welcome back to another Rimworld, Tawny, and I seem to be frolicking around in the mountains a lot, but hey, at least we can just, slap a big old wall over here, and then just plug that hole in, and then we should be good. And that should get most of the steam rises on the map, that I can see. Yeah, I think that's the game plan. And then just have the hotel out, this way, or something like that. Or maybe even down here. So, what do you say we just get cracking on with this? Oh, and before I forget, let's introduce the villagers. So here's Bradley, he's the logger. Plants 11, animals 9, and creation phase. So, darkness and tunnelers. So, yeah, underground religion. Well, this is also, in the same phase, faith. And he's in World Urchin and a builder. Melee 9, construction 10. Nimble, too smart, psychically hypersensitive, so he's gonna be absolutely miserable when the cyclotrons roll around. Oh dear. And here's Sienna. Common child, herb world, and entrepreneur, psychically sensitive, sickly, careful shooter, so she's probably screwed when the infections roll around. Social 11 though. So she's gonna be in charge of recruiting prisoners and gas alike. Anyways, I'm gonna get cracking on with the usual production facilities. So 9x11 should do the trick. Like so. And then just slap a door on it. Just so the villagers can get in and out. And a storage thingy. It's just gonna be general storage for right now. And I think that should do it for that building for now. Right now I need to get the housing up and running. 7x7 should do the trick. And copy and paste. And of course slap some beds in there. They need somewhere to sleep after all. And a bed makes sense. What else do I need to do? Oh yeah, the farms. So let's just set up a 7x7 rice field for now. As per usual. Actually, let's extend it out by 1. Like so. And of course the obligatory growing zone. Because I have a feeling I don't need all that rice. Because 7x7 isn't quite enough to feed 300 mouths and their pet. So I just have to be 400 mouths, so... Let's also set up their work priority, so take that check mark. Yeah, the manual priorities is up here if you want to enable that. Everybody can do fighting, patienting, and bed resting, and Joseph is the doctor because... Yeah, somehow. She is the best at it in this colony. And the childcare and the ordering and the selling. All that stuff. Bradley can do the planting and the growing. Wills, you did right on that building. You can have growing and plant cutting at priority 2. I think everybody can do quarrying last. And of course, hauling plus should get prioritized. Like so. Alright, so who's the best shot? Because you're getting the bolt action. I guess that's you, Wills, even though it made more sense to give you the knife. You know what? Screw it, you get the knife. Joseph can have the bolt action and Bradley can have the revolver. Alrighty then. Time to just get it right on that. Oh boy, first disease of the colony and it's muscle parasites and it's Joseph and she's the doctor. Well. Well, that just happened. No go finish off that production facility so it can be properly roofed. And all this needs to go in the storage tray. And of course, allow everything but corpses. Bradley's just sleeping out under the stars because we didn't get around to building his home in time. Oh well. Alright, housing is done, so we need the entertainment. Otherwise, my villagers are gonna go crazy. So, horseshoe pin. And hold that in. And let's also set up a chess table for them, just so they have some variety of entertainment. Not there, because I'm thinking of just slapping more housing there. It can go there instead. So, 2 dining chairs, and that's gonna be our entertainment. Alright, haul that in before it rots, please. And chop down some more trees. Yeah, I'm just planning out the big ol' hallway of traps right now. And I think it's just gonna go right here. And a doorway to get out. And of course, plug this hole. Except that one doesn't go there. Right, so that should be the basic colony defenses. I'm gonna have to purge all the animals that are currently in here that are not our pet. And with that, I mean, we're gonna be having lunch soon. That's gonna consist mainly of the wild animals that are behind the walls. And let's also slap some extra storage in there so it can be a freezer. Before I forget. And speaking of freezers, let's set up the wind turbines. Just 2. And of course, the research bench, so my researcher can be researching. And we have some thrombos visiting. Nice timing, guys. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the schedules. Well, better late than never, right? And also, let's set up the anything policy. I'm thinking the floor is 50% hit points, so I don't have any one whining about tattered clothing. Also, no drugs. Well, that's the entertainment taken care of. Joseph is just gonna be absolutely miserable here. Isn't she? And it's mostly because of the sickly trait. Alright, so that's the basic walls, and, yeah, we don't have the resources, to take care of you. I'm sorry, but we don't. Right, so now I need to, start hunting, so Williams and Joseph are the, hunters. And we're gonna make sure to get everybody but the thrombos, because I have a feeling pissing off the thrombos would go poorly for us. So... Oh, straight inside the walls, I see. Hunt you. Hunt you. Hunt this here fox. And this rat. And the major sloth. And all this. Yeah, they can all just go away. And be lunch. Oh yeah, before I forget, budget table. And the... where was it? Oh yeah, under storage. Meat hooks. And of course a couple of barrels. And then a couple of overall coolers to keep this area, well, cold. And I think that should tide us over for now. Oh boy. Well, this is gonna be hair-raising. Just gotta leave the, Sloth on a wild goose chase. And just micromanage this. Come on, Sloth, just die already. Death in 6 hours. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, victory for the colonists. Well, I'm just gonna micromanage this as well. Oh, first, blood goes to the, ward. And dead. Luckily, it's just a couple of bruises, so, yeah. Right, so the freezer's, basically done at this stage of the game. So let's set up for, 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Set it to meat hut. And tell them to start hauling the corpses in, cause, yeah. That is food. For us. And of course, let's set up the butcher's table. Butcher creature, do forever. Who's the chef? That is also somehow Joseph, who is the researcher. And the entertainer. Oh yeah, I guess it's time to start researching things, so... Let's see now. Batteries are first priority. Yeah, you always research batteries first. And then I guess solar panels. Cyclic brewing, so we can keep a stockpile just in case. What else do I need? Stereo materials. Industrial storage. Advanced lights. And let's see now. What else do I need? Oh yeah, tree sewing. And also, chocolate. And that should do it for now. Oh yeah, the first harvest of rice is coming in, or rather the second, I think. Nah, it's the first. Alright then, sounds fine. Sure. Let me know if you have any better ideas in the comment sections below. For what I should name this, Tawny, well, I think it's time to actually start building the darn hallway of traps, so let's see now. They're lit in over here. And they can just be let out over here. Into another... yeah, that should be fine for now. And of course, let's make sure there's a roof, stopping any fires, because, yeah, this is how you, can stop any, fire shenanigans from happening to your colony if it's a wildfire. And of course, let's do the same for down here, just in case. Oh boy, gutworms! And that's Joseph's turn. Oh dear, what am I gonna do with you? Let's build a lamp in there for you, so you can actually just see. Well, so, that's your job. And of course, dark light mode. Cause yeah, that's built into the lamps, and so that's pretty nice that you don't have to research anything special. Oh boy, our first raid. That's 2 people at the club. Alright. Our defenses aren't ready yet. But we can just micromanage this. Really? You hit the bear? Oh wait, the bear wasn't hit, that was a bot. Or at least, something got hit. Okay. Side trade dependency? Nah, it was the raiders. You were supposed to hit the raiders. Yep, we're just gonna play a game in chicken. Since this is how you're supposed to do it. Oh boy! Well, time to let the ward, do the work for us. Where's the ward? Is there seriously no ward? Is that a false alarm? Yeah, I think there's a false alarm. Alright. Just try not to, hit each other. Bradley and Joseph. Okay, Joseph, now is not the time to go on a mental break. Oh, you're ravenously hungry, so... go retreat and, have a meal. Bradley here is gonna do most of the work now. Right, so you're fed now, and you can go back, to fighting the raiders. Come on, raiders, just drop that. Oh dear, now's not the time for you to go puke. Joseph. And yeah, this is why I rely on a hallway of traps, in case, reconnaissance are, sickly, and they're fleeing. Hot dog. Yeah, we're just gonna let them run off. Oh boy, a sergeant suits for the men. How lovely. Alright, just fill in that corner. And it's time to get the hallway of traps going. And I think it's gonna be something like this. And I think that should do it for now. Oh boy, a blind for the rice plant. So, I guess the way you deal with that is just to chop the field down, because there's no real way of doing it otherwise. Because it just spreads so darn fast that it just infests the whole field at some point. So it's just best to don't scorch earth on that blight. Oh yeah, I guess I did kind of forget the electric stove. And that can be that. Alright, so that's the electric stove done and dusted. So let's actually start making some simple meals. Do until you have, I want to say, 15. Oh boy, heat wave. If only I had some batteries. So let's also build a cooler in there. 66 degrees Fahrenheit should be enough for the production facility room. Well, Joseph's on her first Side Wonder, so she can have fun with that. Alright, I kind of forgot to set up the hotel part. Whoopsies. Oh well, it is what it is. So, I think we can just set up the hotel part over here. Yeah. Plus, it would also double as more housing for villagers. I think that might be too close to the steam geyser, but you know what, we're just gonna make it like this. And then just not build that part. Oh boy, our pet has a plague, so let's just set up a sleeping spot for the poor pooch. Yep, our hostie. Oh yeah, I guess I did kind of forget the heal route. Oh well, better late than never, right? Sits by sit should tide us over for now. And of course, the obligatory heal route patch is done. And then let's make sure everybody can keep herbal medicine on them at all times at a capacity of 3. Just in case. Oh hey, the batteries are researched, so let's get those in. And by that I mean a couple of them. And Wills has his first mental breakdown. It's a hide in room 1. Have fun, Wills. Somebody go haul in that wood. Yeah, I kind of forgot to set up the large trade for the food. Oh well, better late than never. And haul urgently. And of course, let's set up the weapons racks, so I can at least see the weapons clearly. Not there. There. Alrighty, we now have batteries, so that's nice that we're gonna have power whenever the wind's not blowing and the sun's not out. Don't actually have anybody that's capable of oh, that's Bradley. Alright, so the hotel area is done for the guests for now. So let's slap some beds in there. Or I guess it could be colonist housing. And somebody don't haul that wood in. Actually don't, just leave it there, because that's material for beds. And let's also make sure those trees are chopped. Oh boy, Sergeant John, low, female. R.I.P. Joseph. She's not actually dead, she's just having an absolutely miserable time. And you know what, I think it's time for the floors to go in. And honestly, I think it's time for the Stonecutting's bench to be built. And for that to, well, start happening. And you know what, let's put some concrete underneath the wind turbines for right now. And yeah, we should have enough steel for that. Oh hey, alright! I think those are gonna be victimized by the hauling of traps, if I had to guess. Right, we don't have any heal route in the colony yet. Well, RIP those raiders. It's just one idiot, though. One idiot with a Molotov cocktail and a dream. Don't know if they're actually gonna get around to it, so let's see them go through the hallway of traps and... Wait, they actually made it through? That's a bother. You know what, Stuart, well, Liz. Alright, you two, go in from the other side so you're not actively trying to hit Willis. And Willis here is gonna cut up the, raider that made it through the Talia trap somehow. Right. That takes care of that problem. No, seriously, how did he not trip all the traps? Alright, haul in the components and you two can go back to your civilian lives. Well, that ended well for us, all things considered. And Joseph has gone on a on a food bench, and speaking of that, I think that's going to leave out this here colony. Right after I turn the beds over here into desk beds. I said turn the beds over here into desk beds. And that takes care of that. Anyways, that's where I'm going to leave on the top name. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video all over social media and its playlist if you want to help support the channel for free. If you want to help support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below where you can get your name on the credit stream for as little as $1 a month. If you wanted to do it that way. There's also an Amazon affiliate link in the description below where you can also support the channel through that. It doesn't have to be the thing that it's linking. It should just be anything that you want on Amazon. If you decide to purchase through that link instead. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.